This is the story called Noodlehead Nightmares by Ted Arnold, Martha Hamilton, and Mitch Weiss. Read by Grampy and Grampy. "I'm Mac," said Red Mac. "And I'm Yellow Mac," said Yellow Mac. "We're Noodleheads." Then he looks on top of his noodle and says, "Look in here, nothing. Zippo, nada. They look like macaroni." "You can tell we're Noodleheads by looking at us because, well, we are noodles," said Red Mac. "But we're harder to spot if we wear hats." Red Mac says, "Now we're totally disguised." And Yellow Mac says, "Hey, look, it's Farmer Spud." Red Mac says, "Farmer Spud, can we help you farm?" "No," says Farmer Spud. "Why not?" "Because you're Noodleheads," said Farmer Spud. Red Spud said, "Oh yeah, we forgot. See you later, Farmer Spud." "Hey Mac, how did he recognize us?" "I don't know, Red Mac. We are totally disguised. Maybe we should switch hats." "Good idea. Then he won't recognize us," said Yellow Mac. Chapter 1. What a Nightmare. One night, Red Mac and Yellow Mac made an announcement to their mother. They said, "From now on, we are sleeping outside." "And why is that?" said Mama Mac. Red Mac said, "We hate to make our beds." Yellow Mac said, "We don't have to make beds outside." Mama Mac said, "I'll bake you an apple pie tomorrow if you sleep in your beds tonight." And the boys are walking out the door with their pillows. They stopped. Red Mac said, "Will we still have to make them in the morning if we sleep inside?" "Of course," said Mama Mac. And the boys left the house. Nope, not worth it. Red Mac said, "Here's a good spot." Yellow Mac said, "Nice soft grass." And they lay down in the grass, and the stars came out, and it got darker and darker. Red Mac said, "It's kind of dark." Yellow Mac said, "I'm not scared." And then there was a sound of the wind going whoosh. Red Mac said, "It's just the wind." Yellow Mac said, "I'm not scared." "Whoo, whoo." Red Mac said, "It's just an owl." Yellow Mac said, "I'm not scared." "Howl!" Both boys jumped up. "I'm scared," they said. Then they landed in a pile. Oof. They tried to run away. Red Mac said, "Why can't I run away?" Yellow Mac said, "Our feet are all mixed up. This is a nightmare." "Is that your foot?" asked Red Mac. "I don't know. Our legs are all tangled up," said Yellow Mac. Red Mac said, "I have an idea." Yellow Mac said, "Oh no, that's not good." Red Mac said, "I will hit it with a stick." And he took a stick and he whacked it. Red Mac said, "See, it was your foot that now we're all untangled." But Yellow Mac's foot was hurting. "Ouch," he said. Red Mac said, "So, what are we doing?" "I forget," said Yellow Mac. And then there was another howl. And the boys said, "Oh yeah!" "I'm scared," they said. And they grabbed their pillows and ran back to their house. A few minutes later, Red Mac said, "You know, we'll have to make our beds in the morning." Yellow Mac said, "What a nightmare." Red Mac said, "But at least we get apple pie." "That sounds dreamy."
Chapter 2. Noodlehead Nightmares. The best dream. Next day, Mac and Mac were outside when they smelled apple pie. And they're both looking at the window where there's an apple pie sitting there. All mine, said the red noodle. No, all mine, said the yellow noodle. Wait, we have to divide it, said the red noodle. And the yellow noodle said, how? Red noodle says, I'll eat the top and you eat the bottom. And yellow noodle said, that's silly. I'll eat the inside and you eat the crust. Red noodle said, no, 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 no. I eat the pie and you eat the pan. Wait, I have a better idea. So both of them said, oh, hi, Meatball. And Meatball said, hi, Mac. Hi, Mac. I was passing by. I heard you talking. And Meatball said, and I have an idea. A pie-dea, you might say. Oh, hi, Meatball, said Red Mac and Yellow Mac. Hi, Mac. Hi, Mac. I was passing by. I heard you talking. And I have an idea. A pie-dea, you might say.
Mac.
Oh. Noodlehead Nightmares, Chapter 2, The Best Dream. The next day, Mac and Mac were outside when they smelled apple pie. Red Mac said, all mine. Yellow Mac said, no, all mine. Red Mac said, wait, we have to divide it. And Yellow Mac said, how? Red Mac said, I'll eat the top and you eat the bottom. And Yellow Mac said, that's silly. I'll eat the inside and you eat the crust. They continued to fight. Red Mac said, no, 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 I eat the pie and you eat the pan. And Yellow Mac said, wait, I have a better idea. Oh, hi, Meatball. And Meatball said, hi, Mac. Hi, Mac. I was passing by. I heard you talking. And Mac said, and I have an idea. A pie-dea, you might say. What pie-dea? We will all take a nap. When we wake up, the one who gets the best dream gets all the pie. Good idea. Good pie-dea. Quiet, I'm trying to sleep. And they slept and they slept and they slept. And when they woke up, they were yawning. Red Mac said, my dream was good. I dreamed I ate 1,000 pies. And Yellow Mac said, my dream was better. I dreamed I ate 1,000,000 pies. My dream was the best. I dreamed I ate 1 pie. Red Mac and Yellow Mac said, how can you dream be best if you only ate 1 pie? Because my dream came true. And Red Mac and Yellow Mac were confused. Meatball ate all the pie while we were dreaming. What a nightmare.
Chapter 3, Bedtime for Noodleheads. That night, Red Mac and Yellow Mac were bouncing on the beds and fighting with their pillows. Mama Mac said, okay, Mac and Mac, it's time for your bed. Yellow Mac said, hey, where's my pillow? He looked under the covers. Not here. He looked behind the bed. Not here. He looked in Red Mac's head. Not anywhere. I can't sleep without my pillow. Red Mac said, relax, think about it. A pillow is something with feathers inside. Right, said Yellow Mac. So Red Mac said, put these feathers inside something. And Yellow Mac said, and I will have a pillow. I will put some feathers in my treasure box. And the two boys lay down, and Red Mac was sleeping, but Yellow Mac was thinking, Yellow Mac was not comfortable, but he was tired. He tossed and turned, and finally slept. He was sleeping restlessly, going grumble, grumble, grumble. And finally he woke and said, ouch. What? Said Red Mac. Yellow Mac said, I have splinters all over. Red Mac said, no you don't. Maybe it was a nightmare. Yellow Mac said, It could happen. I need to cover myself much better. And he put on his hat and coat. And Red Mac said, me too, I guess, and he got dressed. Then they went to sleep, and there was still a buzzing, buzzing, buzzing noise. And then Yellow Mac dreamed that he could hear help, someone shouting help in his treasure box. Red Mac said, what? Yellow Mac said, I'm hungry, but I'm locked up. No, you're not, said Red Mac. Maybe it was a nightmare. Yellow Mac said, it could happen. I need to take food to bed with me. And Red Mac said, me too, I guess, and he brought a pizza pie to bed. Again, they went back to sleep with their food, and still a buzzing, buzzing, buzzing noise in Yellow Mac's head. And there's some chickens he's dreaming in his treasure box. And then all of a sudden, there's a tornado, and the tornado grabs the treasure box and takes it up in the air, and the chickens don't know what to do. And now it's flying higher in the air, and the tornado's spinning around, and the chickens are out. And it looks like Yellow Mac is having trouble sleeping. And then all of a sudden, the chicken coop goes crashing into the roof of the house. Crash! And the chickens are all over the place. What? Said Red Mac. Yellow Mac said, a storm came and picked up our chicken coop and dropped it on our house, and it crashed right through our bedroom ceiling. Red Mac said, we don't have a chicken coop. Maybe it was a nightmare. It could happen, said Yellow Mac. To be safe, I'm sleeping under my bed. Me too, said Red Mac. Hey, Mac, said Yellow Mac. What? I found my pillow down here. That's nice, said Red Mac. Good night, Mac. Good night, Mac. Mac and Mac slept till the morning. Time to make our beds. Yes, and I have an idea. That night, Mac and Mac made an announcement to their mother. We aren't making our beds anymore. Mama Mac said, and how is that? Red Mac said, beds have to be made if they're all messed up. And Yellow Mac said, but they won't get messed up if we sleep under the beds. Good night, Mom. Good night, Mac. Good night, Mac. And that's the end of Noodlehead Nightmares.